Rotorua ahead in tonight's program. The Rotorua People's Union Impact Promotion gets support from election candidates. Merepeka Raukawa-Tate officially declared Rotorua's newest district councillor, and Rotorua Boys High Sevens players prepare to represent the Bay in national competition. Those stories and more tonight on City News. The Rotorua People's Union have held a 3-day promotion outside the offices of Work and Income. Yesterday, the Impact promotion included an election week street forum. Labour's Steve Chadwick, the Mana Party's Annette Sykes and Green's Catherine Delahunty took part. Organiser Paul Blair says it was great that some of the politicians fronted, but the Impact campaign is about much more.
Well, it's been great to listen to the politicians and listen to what they've got in the way of policies for people who survive on social security benefits. But this is just one part of a 3-day action where we've been putting basic items for living into people's homes. We've got refrigerators, we've got televisions, fridge freezers, washing machines, beds, tables and chairs. The level of poverty in this city is quite remarkable. And we've done something practical with the help of Ministry of Social Development. They've put on 6 case managers for us. They've dedicated a whole lot of space here for us, and we have made a difference in this community. A small difference, but a significant difference, and we're pleased about that.
Long-time advocate for the unemployed and for children in New Zealand, former Green Party MP Sue Bradford was at the Impact promotion to lend her support to the cause. Sue Bradford says she believes in the plight of our children and of the poor, and that's why she's standing for the Mana Party.
What struck me when I was in Parliament was there's all this nice talk about our kids, but in actual fact politicians don't really understand or respect children and young people, and that's why both my work with trying to change Section 59 of the Crimes Act to try and protect our babies and children from violence was so important, and also why now through Mana I'm campaigning to lower the voting age to 16, because I think one of the only ways of changing attitudes to children and young people is by giving young people the vote and allowing them to have a voice in Parliament.
Merepeka Raukawa-Tate has been officially declared Rotorua's newest district councillor. In official figures published yesterday, Ms Raukawa-Tate received 5,049 votes, with her closest rival candidate Brett Marvelly receiving 3,893 votes. The voter return was 34.74%. In sport tonight, Rotorua Boys High School Sevens players are training hard for when they represent the Bay of Plenty at the Condor National Secondary School's Sevens finals next month. Boys High won the right to represent the Bay after beating the 12 teams taking part in the Bay of Plenty Secondary School's Sevens tournament earlier this month. Rotorua Boys High's Sevens coach, James Porter, says he believes the reason the boys have done so well is the great support they receive from all the coaches at the school.
Our rugby culture is very strong here. It's obviously a big part of what we do, and we've got some really good coaches here, so we always pull in together. Once our season's done, we bring the junior and senior teams in and we put them through a pretty rigorous training program. We've got guys like Scotty Mayhew and Gordon Hunter who have got a vast experience in sevens, so it's easy for us to prepare these guys for the tournaments.
Rotorua Boys under 19 will represent the Bay of Plenty at the Condor National Secondary School finals in Auckland on December the 4th. To your weather now, Rotorua and the surrounding areas. Tonight, evening cloud, fresh northwesterlies, overnight a low of 12. Tomorrow Thursday, morning rain clearing, southwest change, a high of 18 and low of 9. Outlook for Friday, fine, gusty westerlies, a high of 20 and low of 8. Marine forecast for Lake Rotorua, northwest rising to 25 knots in the morning, changing to southwest to 20 knots in the afternoon. Waves rising to 1 metre in the morning, then easing to half a metre in the afternoon. Poor visibility and rain, clearing later in the afternoon. If you've missed any of tonight's bulletin, you can watch it again by going to tvrotorua.co.nz and click on the View Latest City News link. Or to view what's on in our city, click on the Upcoming Events link. Still to come in tonight's program, we hear about a new anti-smoking campaign from the Cancer Society Tobacco Control Manager, Sky Kimura. Ian Edwards has some early lakeside news, but after the break I'm joined by William Yip from the Rotorua Museum to talk about some of the exciting events coming up at the museum.